What's up, guys? Cutter28 back once again. I know I've been away here for a while. Hopefully you haven't missed me too much. I know my sultry voice, I'm sure, has left you a little disappointed for me being away for the last 2 weeks or so. So hopefully everybody had a great Christmas, all that kind of good stuff. Back into some Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer. As you can see, I am playing on a new map. The DLC, the Battle Hardened pack, had just launched. So I picked this up for free. Initially, in a sense, the fact that I have the Seasons Pass, so we'll see if this saves us any cash in the end. It's supposed to. You will be eventually able to go to our website where I'm going to do a rundown of all the DLC versus the Seasons Pass, and I'll explain whether or not I feel it's worth it. So, hopefully in the next little bit, we'll be breaking that down on the site, and you guys can come and enjoy that out as well. Now, this is the Coyote Ugly Dude, and we're playing on St. Pierre. This is one of the new maps, as I mentioned. There's also the Fort, which is a roof-made map. Oh my god. Every time I died on that level, it was just somebody jumping off the roof and killing me some more. So that was a bit frustrating. Gonna have to learn the maps, where we can hide and kind of get out of the way. And there's Charleston, I believe, as well, which is actually a nice map, but holy, NPCs are everywhere. Everywhere you turn, you're getting kind of running into somebody. Again, just a matter of learning the ins and outs of the map. I know I hit a couple walls when I was jumping from roof to roof. We'll see how it goes. This, I hooked up with 2 guys here, and we had a great round. It was a lot of fun. The guys know what they're doing. I think one guy's level 23 prestiged. That's a lot of playing, man. Holy crap. Now, a problem with the new DLC is it splits up our player base. When Ubisoft, even back in Brotherhood, introduced new maps, all you could do is go in when you want to log into your lobby, you select the extra content, and that's the 3 maps I get to play. I get to play the Fort, Charleston, and St. Pierre here. And that's it. I'm restricted to these 3. I'm not allowed to go back into the other ones. I have to physically get out and go back into the other. The problem being now is you've split your player base. It's frustrating. The community's been talking about this since Brotherhood. I don't know what else to do for these. Like, I wish they'd do something. Maybe give us the maps for free and charge us for the characters. I know it's a lot of work. I understand why they want to charge for this. But like I said, the main problem is it splits up the player base. And it's frustrating because when you go from such a large community, and I went in to log into the game, I went into Wanted. I wanted to play Wanted. I'm playing Manhunt right now. Not what I want to play. Not what I normally play at all. I'm more of a free-for-all kind of guy. I've just recently signed up for an Assassin's Creed tournament, so we'll see how that goes. I'll be logging all that on here as well for you, so you guys can watch how I do. Whether or not I do well or I fail, we'll see how long the tournament lasts. It sounds like he's breaking it up into districts, and then the top player from each little section there will move on into the final round and all that kind of stuff. So, anyways, getting back to what I was saying, I was trying to play Wanted. Nobody was playing Wanted. They came up saying no sessions found, kicked me into Manhunt. I found this was the same issue I had when I was playing back in Revelations. I go in, want to play one particular game mode. Now, they had so many game modes, which was nice for variety back in Revelations, but everybody was all over the place, and there wasn't enough to populate every single game mode. But here, I can't even play Wanted. Their most popular game mode, at least one of them, besides Manhunt, obviously, because that's what I'm playing, not what I like to play. I want to play free-for-all, and I couldn't do it. A little frustrating. So instead of splitting up the player base, let's do something else. Maybe figure out something else. I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. But I do have the Seasons Pass, so regardless, I'll be testing out the maps. Hopefully I'll get into some Wanted. They are fun maps. It's definitely needed. I was getting a little, I don't want to say bored, but a little accustomed, I guess you can say, to the other maps. And I just wanted some more variety, something to spice it up. So here we are, St. Pierre, and I'm having a blast. This is a nice map. It's beautiful. And it's a ton of fun to be back in, play some more Assassin's Creed. Like I said, hopefully everybody had a fantastic Christmas. Happy New Year, all that kind of good stuff from us at For Next Level Gamers. And now, for today's topic, for the last, I guess, 6 minutes of the video, I want to talk about backlog of games. Because I don't know how much of your library is sitting there and you're looking at it, just like myself, and you go, damn, I wish I had more time. Because Christmas comes around. I got stuff for Christmas. I got Dishonored for Christmas. I picked up Sleeping Dogs for Christmas. It's just, my son got Journey for Christmas. I'll play that. We got PlayStation All-Stars, so expect some of that content coming here shortly as well. So there's 4 games added to my library in a matter of 1 day. Now, if I go back into my library briefly, I've got Killzone 2 still to finish. I have Killzone 3, which is still in the wrap to finish. I have Heavy Rain, haven't beaten. Far Cry 2, I will probably never finish. I have Batman Arkham City, I have not finished. I'm sure a few of you are shaking your heads from that one. I know. I plan on finishing that one. It's just the lack of time. And what kind of games do you play? So, leave me a comment in the section below. What is your #1 game you have not finished? Go look at your library of games, and then just leave me a comment. What's your game that you have not finished yet this year from 2012 to 2013, now the very beginning of it, and what haven't you finished? For me, the #1 game is Batman Arkham City. I also have Deus Ex to finish. I still haven't finished Assassin's Creed 3. Time is an issue. So if you go into something like Journey, where it's only roughly, say, 2 or 3 hours to finish, instead of going into Sleeping Dogs, where you're well over, say, 30, 40 hours, or if you're a multiplayer guy like me, where I've dropped 25 hours alone just in the multiplayer for Assassin's Creed 3, and only 10 hours into the story, the single-player campaign, which I am hoping to platinum. I finished Hitman Absolution. Fantastic game. Fantastic. Absolutely loved it. I am 10 trophies off from platinum in that one, so we'll see about doing that as well. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of time invested in just for what, right? It's a hobby. Are you guys like a trophy whore like me? I shouldn't actually say I'm a trophy whore. I do love to go for the trophies. But like I said, when I'm so close on Hitman, I'm only 10 away. But when I've beaten it, and I know I have other games to finish, how do you divide up your time? And then all of a sudden the DLC comes out for Assassin's Creed 3, and I still haven't finished the single-player campaign of Assassin's Creed yet, but I'm drawn back in. Here's a perfect example, too. I was playing Assassin's Creed 3 the other night, having a great time, had a lot of fun, and my buddy Toof hits me up for an invite. I'm like, okay, sure, we'll play. I know he's got Assassin's Creed 3, so I go to the invite. Well, it's Ghost Recon. I'm like, okay, it's been a while. Absolutely, let's jump back into that. So now I'm backtracking into games I have finished. I haven't touched Ghost Recon Future Soldier in months now, I would say. I had an absolute blast. The squad was fantastic to be a part of. And I thought, well, you know, it's been so long, but again, I could be finishing other games. Lack of time. I'm sure your life is busy, just like mine. I got a family. I have work. I have other stuff to do, you know. And then Christmas comes. Other priorities arise and all that kind of good stuff, right? So how do you divvy up your time to games? I am not 13 years old. I don't have the time to sit around and play as I used to back in those days. I'll tell you, I do miss those days. But unfortunately, you know, life moves on. You grow up. You have a family, some of us, anyways. That's what you choose to do. And you run out of time sometimes. So I vowed when I purchased my PS3 to finish each and every single game. That was stupid. That's just not going to happen. When I sold my PS2, or traded it in, I should say, I had 65 games for the PS2, of which I bet you half of them I didn't even finish. So do you guys start games, play for a little bit, and then go, that was fun, move on? Or do you go, no, I purchased this, let's focus on one game at a time, finish that one, and then move on? Because I know, as myself, like I just mentioned, I have a library of games I have not finished yet. I have plans to go back, but with the new ones coming out in 2013 is looking phenomenal. Let's look at what's coming up in the next few months. February 5th, we have the new Sly Cooper will be coming. I know that's not for everybody. For myself and my son, I know that'd be awesome. Sly Cooper is a cross-buy game, so that's cool. So I can play with the Vita as well as the PlayStation 3 version. So I'm back and forth. I know with PlayStation All-Stars, I've actually devoted more time on my Vita playing the game than I have on the actual system because I'm playing other stuff. What else is coming? We have got the new Tomb Raider. We've got Injustice, Gods Among Us, if you're into the fighting games. That one looks sweet. We're down at the Sony event, and we were playing that. We had an absolute blast. There is lots to do for that one. There's a story going to be in that one as well. Look for that to be on our site for tournaments too, hopefully. What else we got? We have the new Splinter Cell they've talked about. Metal Gear Solid 5 is coming. The Last of Us. Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, Grand Theft Auto 5, damn, I don't know if I got the time to play that. Am I going to get it? Absolutely. Will I finish it? I don't know. So how do you divvy up your time? Leave me a comment, guys, in the section below. As you can see, the video here is just wrapping up. What is the #1 game you have not finished from last year that you want to go back and complete? Now, you don't have to get all the trophies or the achievements if you're on Xbox. But what is there? Like I said, Arkham City is my #1 game to go back to. Hopefully you guys have a great year ahead. I know we have lots planned for Next Level Gamers. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Do me a favor, hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. I will be back, as always. We're back into the routine. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I am Cutter28 with For Next Level Gamers. Catch the next level. I'm out.